Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a timeless general love and life reading for Gemini. You could have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Gemini, please keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, hold on, I gotta let my cat out. Hold on. If it's not your story, please don't try to make it fit. Everything is subject to free will and the will of the divine. No one is free from law of cause and effect. Only take what resonates. Roles can be reversed. What that means is this could be something you're doing or going on around you. This could be something your person is doing, going on around them if you are in fact in a relationship. This can be, something that a friend, a family member, coworker, boss, a neighbor is doing or going on, going on around them or going through. This could be something in your immediate environment, your town, your city, your overall community, your neighborhood even, and maybe you just happen to know about it. So keep that in mind. It also can be something that has happened in the past coming back around. We are in pre-shadow Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, I believe, but don't quote me on that. But we are in the pre-shadow. So there's that. And so it definitely can be something coming back around from the past, something currently going on. And so I've been told my readings can tend to be very future predictive. So it can definitely be something coming towards you in the future. So these are general, so only take what resonates, okay? All right. If you need or want to get a reading that is tailored specifically to your energy and or your situation, my email is in the description box below. I am doing 50% off for all of my readings are 50% off right now for all of my subscribers. So make sure that you're subscribed, and all that information is listed or in the description box below. If there's going to be an extended to this reading, if Spirit feels like there is, a need for one, and or if I feel like there is a need for an extended, the link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the comment section as well. So definitely check that out. And all of those extendeds are on sale as well. $4 from the any extendeds that I do from now to the end of the year are going to be $4.44. They're on sale, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, enough of me talking. Let's see. What is going on for Gemini in love and in life? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me move this out of the way. Hold on. Let me move this a little bit closer. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what is going on for Gemini, please, in love and in life? What's going on for Gemini, please? Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. Could be an Aries, or Leo, Sagittarius, but strong Aries here. There's a lot of defensiveness or needing to protect yourself right now. Or that's, you could be feeling this or somebody else. Okay. Very defensive. What else, please, for Gemini? In love and in life. Okay. Oof. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Okay. This is not financial or career advice. However, you need to protect your finances right now, or you need to not, well, I'm not going to say what to do, but protecting your finances or saving up some money would be beneficial, because there's a loss of money right now. I don't know why I'm getting this, but there's arguments over finances right now between you and somebody else. Okay, side message. I'm not a lawyer. Well, obviously, right? But this is not legal advice. If you are in a legal situation, then please talk to an attorney. But somebody here might be spending a lot of money on a legal defense as well. Yeah, I got chills on that. Somebody here needs to spend money on a defense attorney or something to, like a, I don't know what it's called, like a defense attorney. Some of you could be attorneys, or maybe you're going back to law school to be a public defender or something like that. Or somebody here is going to be spending a lot of, listen, don't go to jail. I don't know what this is about, but somebody here needs money for a defense lawyer. I don't understand. Um, make sure nobody's like robbed you, like taken money from you, Gemini, or like gypped you out of like some type of finances, or accused you of robbing them, or like taking money from them. What is this? Okay, what is this about? Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, could be a Leo, but more strong Aries or Sagittarius here. This is a very action-oriented person, a real go-getter, a dynamic individual, a very sexual, very seductive person. I don't know why. What is this about, Gemini? The Wheel of Fortune here. Fate is favoring this person. This could be you. This could be somebody else. Again, seek legal counsel if you are in some type of legal dispute with somebody. Somebody here may have, I don't know, lawyered up over something, Gemini. Or you could be a lawyer. You could have Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. With the Magician here in the reverse, that is Virgo, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be you. Okay, somebody here is manipulating the situation here. Yeah, it's regarding, okay, this is about work. This is about work. Somebody here is manipulating somebody out of a job, and they might have, you or somebody else may have to take legal action in order to get this corrected. This is whatever this legal thing is, it could go in their favor, or, you know, you could even be this fire sign. Even though I know you're air, but you can be showing up as very fiery. Now, I'm not poking fun, and I'm not talking shit. If you ever seen a Gemini pissed off, okay, I do not want to get into a verbal argument with a Gemini because you guys are quick, very smart people, very quick-witted. For me, I have to take a minute to think. I need a minute to think about what I'm going to say before I actually say it. You guys are quicker, you know, quick-witted. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you showing up in fire energy, even though you are an air sign. That's a lot of combustion. What happens when you take oxygen and you feed it to fire, because that's what feeds fire, is it gets bigger, right? Somebody here is someone's manipulating you at your job. There could be manipulating you, trying to manipulate you out of a job. You may, this is interesting. This is not, I don't know if this is about love. I don't feel like it is. This may not even be happening to you. This may be happening to somebody that you know, or somebody that you are an associate with, or you have been associated with before. I don't know if you're still associated with them or not, but that person was manipulated in the workplace, or even if they own their own business, they were manipulated, and you can see that, and you want to give clarity to this person. I don't know if this is necessarily you. You might also be, how do I say this? I'm not trying to say you're being two-faced or anything, because I don't really feel like it. It doesn't feel that way. What it feels like is that you're kind of like the go-in-between, between two people in two situations. You feel bad for the person who got manipulated and gaslit and lied about in the workplace, or even if they own their own business, they were talked bad about. You feel bad about that. You want them to win and not feel defeated here. You want to offer support to this person, but you don't know what to say or how to say it. But you want to offer support, that you understand that it wasn't them. It was the other person. You have a better understanding about something. And you want to offer their support. This is very, very weird and very specific, because you see something for what it is very clearly with the Four of Cups in reverse, and with Justice in reverse, you realize that somebody here was done unjustly. And whomever was done unjustly, you want them to have justice. Because you can see how this person was manipulated and then lied about or targeted in a situation. Because now someone's trying to target you, not realizing how fucking smart you are. Some of you could be lawyers or something like that. And now you see how that person targeted somebody else. And you want to reach out to the person who was targeted and you want to advise them. If you are a lawyer, it would be legally. If you are an actual lawyer, if you are licensed. Again, this is not licensed legal advice or guidance, okay? Because somebody here has lost money because of somebody's arrogance. Now, this doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody who was doing this, who targeted somebody else. You do want to offer support to the other person who was targeted. Because you can see exactly how it played out. You can see now what happened. And you want that person who was targeted and manipulated. Somebody here lied about somebody else's job or company or person, something like that. And you want to offer the person who was lied about guidance and support in order in a way to protect themselves because they were lied about. The person that did the lying might have done it very publicly, is what I just heard. And now you can see that that person was actually lying. They weren't, they left a lot out. They really talked very bad, very, very bad about a person very publicly and lied. There's something about not showing proof, and that's what tipped you off. Number one is that it feels like I'm talking to a Gemini who asked this person who was claiming a lot of things, making a lot of public accusations against another person and or business, and you might have asked them to show you the proof, show what really happened. And that person denied you, or they will deny you that proof. And so now you realize, because they won't show you, that they were actually the aggressor. They were actually in the wrong because that other person didn't do any of the things that they said that they did. Some of y'all might be attorneys. I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to. But you want to offer support for this person to get justice. Despite, you might have aligned with the person who was actually lying at first, but now you have a bigger or clearer picture about what actually happened, and you want to reach out in some form or fashion to offer that person support. Yeah. See, the person that you originally aligned yourself with could have been a Cancer or a Pisces. But something, you realize you didn't listen to your intuition to begin with, and I'm not judging you, but you didn't listen to your intuition, and now a secret has been revealed about this person, that they were actually very defensive. They actually didn't have any boundaries, nor did they respect anyone else's boundaries about this other person. And you realize that now this person was the manipulator. This Queen of Cups was the manipulator, this Cancer Pisces here, and try to fuck with somebody's livelihood to make them feel defeated. You have the truth. You have clarity that this person, whomever this is, did wrong and created an injustice here. Yeah, they made a bad decision. They made a decision to betray somebody and hurt somebody on purpose. It was malicious intent, and you can see that now. Maybe email that person. I don't know if they would talk to you, but email them. That's what I just heard. Some of you are actual attorneys, or some of you might actually tell, if you're not an actual attorney yourself, you might tell that person to seek legal guidance or counsel. Yeah, because look, we have the Page of Swords. They're very honest, right? This is like Gemini energy, or, you know, Libra, or not so much Aquarius, but more Gemini or Libra. You can see the manipulation. You see what this person did, the one who was doing this to somebody else. I feel like you're the outsider looking at this whole situation play out. And now you have more understanding about the situation. Oh, hold on. Let's see. What else, please? What else about this, please, for Gemini? What else, please, for Gemini, please? Lover. Okay, so this is separate messages. Okay, Lover. You might have had, okay, they're not saying, they're saying that it's not necessarily separate messages, okay? Something about a lover here. You might have had great love for this person that you maybe admired, but you're realizing, because they won't show you proof, what are they actually hiding? This person that you admired or looked up to or had, you know, love for, isn't showing you the proof of whatever they're claiming. And it's now making you question the validity of whatever they were saying. What else, please? Yeah, the Death card here. We got Lovers, which is Gemini energy, and then we have Death, which is Scorpio. And because they won't show you proof of whatever they were claiming, or they won't show you proof of what actually happened that day, it has you questioning their motives. There's a hidden motive here, and you're starting to figure it out. You're figuring out the hidden motive. You're figuring out what actually happened. Yep, you're constantly thinking about it. This is like the Senate, but also like the lawyer. You're figuring shit out. You're realizing what happened. Yeah, and it's bothering you. It is bothering you. It's making you feel like a stomach is turning kind of feeling, because you realize now that you aligned yourself with the person who was actually the perpetrator versus the person that they actually attacked. You feel bad. You have compassion towards that other person. When before, you believed the person that you looked up to and admired. But you don't anymore. Yeah, it might even be making you a little bit sad here with melancholy, because you realize that, oh shit. Yeah, joyfulness, because you were, no offense, but you kind of reveled in this person trying to attack this other person and take them down, when in reality, that person was the aggressor the entire time. Not the other way around. Whatever that person claimed against that other person wasn't true. So now you're realizing you're sad because you kind of took joy in it. You feel bad. It's kind of got you a little fucked up. Yeah, this person could have lost money as well. Now, for some of you, it has nothing to do with that. There's an end of a relationship that you've been very sad about, but you do have money coming in that's going to make you very happy. You are worried about it, though. You also could be worried about someone's health as well, if it has nothing to do with the other situation that I said. What else, please, for Gemini? Yeah, somebody fucking was a liar, and you realize that the person that was accusing somebody else of this, that, and the other, I get very, very publicly, was actually the one who was a liar, not the other way around. And you kind of feel bad. That other person, that person lied on somebody who was actually very much a sweetheart, or, you know, at least was nice or kind. And you realize now that that person who was making all these claims or accusations, they are not backing it up with any form of proof. Number one. Number two, they refuse to tell you or show you exactly what was said and done. Now you realize that that person lied about this other person. Straight up. That it was a setup. That really you've been communicating, doing services for, or helping out the actual enemy, the female foe, this whole time. This is deep. This is like very much like very telenovela kind of scenario here. Okay. And you're worried about the consequences and karma that could be coming your way because of that. But, you know, in reality, you got duped too, Gemini. Because it feels like you partaked in some of it. But you realize that you aligned yourself with somebody who was very much a liar. And even though you benefited from it, that's what I'm hearing, you benefited from it for a minute, you realize that your, how do I say this, your morality, your moral convictions has overridden whatever benefit that you may have received or thought you were going to receive from aligning yourself with the person who was really the actual aggressor, not the person that they claimed was the aggressor. I feel like you're switching your allegiances because you're aligning yourself with the person who was actually harmed, who actually didn't do what was said about them. You're actually aligning yourself to that person. I don't know if they'll speak to you. Will they speak to them, Spirit? They will. If you send them an email, they will hear it out. I don't know if they'll respond. I don't know if they'll trust you. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. I don't know if they'll trust you. Very specific message. Okay. Anything else that Gemini needs to know about this or anything else, please, Spirit? It's like you were in bed with the enemy the entire time. But not like physically in bed, but like this could have been a coworker, this could have been a peer, this could have been a friend. You aligned yourself with a person who was actually the aggressor, who attacked someone else, and lied. And you could be worrying about, because I feel like you've asked that person to tell you exactly what happened, and they won't prove it. They're like, okay, well, show me the proof. If this person did this, that, and the other, okay, we'll prove it. I mean, do you have anything that shows that? You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything that proves that? Or you're like asking for the proof, and they refuse to do it because, we'll say that again, Spirit. Because if they were to show you the proof, the quote-unquote proof, it would actually show that they were the aggressor that didn't respect anybody's boundaries, and they blew up for no reason and attacked somebody for no reason. And this situation could be actually starting to blow up in their face. Or maybe you've called them out on it because they're not. They refuse. They refuse. They refuse to show you any emails. They refuse to show you text messages, screenshots, what have you, of actually what was said verbatim. Because they know that when they do, if they do, it would blow up in their face because they know they were actually the aggressor and they were actually in the wrong. But they won't ever admit that. So they want you, Gemini, to believe them verbatim. They want your blind loyalty. That's what it is. They want your blind loyalty. Thank you, Spirit. They want your blind loyalty, and you may have given it to them in the beginning, but now you're like, okay, is it though? Is it though? Is that what I feel like you're asking? Is that what really actually happened? Is it though? You've got questions and they won't answer them. You're very inquisitive, very intelligent. I feel like you've figured this shit out. That the person that you actually aligned yourself with and maybe even supported, thinking that they were, you know, while they were attacking somebody else, you thought maybe that they were in the right, but come to find out they were actually the aggressor the entire time. And you're realizing that. Just so you know, Gemini, they know that you know that you're onto them. They know that you're onto them. And their lies and their bullshit. They're afraid that you might actually open your mouth to that person that was originally attacked and tell them the truth. That you understand, or that you align with them, or that you realize that they were actually didn't do anything wrong, that it was this person who made all these claims, or something about that. It's blowing up in their face. They know that you know what's up with them. They know that you're onto them. They know it. And they're worried about it. They're actually worried about it, because I feel like your morality and your moral convictions has kicked in, and you're asking the bigger questions. If it hasn't happened yet, it's about to. Now, this could involve the workplace, or this can involve, you know, something online. This can involve something very public, but you're catching on because you're asking those questions, and this person refuses to answer, and they're demanding your blind loyalty, and thank you, Spirit. They get very defensive when you ask the right questions, because you are asking the right questions. What's going to happen with this? Potentially. Now, again, this is not legal advice, career, or financial advice. But there's either you're a lawyer, or you were a lawyer. Something about that. And you realize the injustice that was actually done. Or maybe you're advising somebody to go seek legal counsel. Okay. Yeah, the wine glass here. Somebody, you might have spoken to this person while they had some wine in their system, and they blew up their spot. They blew up their own spot. They dropped their mask. They don't want you to ask questions. They want you to stop asking those questions. So, because when you stop asking questions, you're easier to manipulate. With a mermaid here, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer. They are not wishing you well. They are watching you to see how you're going to react to this. They're not sure what you're going to do. They're afraid. You could also be afraid that this person could attack you next, because they've already done it to somebody else and you witnessed it. They may try to offer you anything or kiss your ass in order to get you to not say anything. But I don't know how you're going to react to this. They may try to pay you off to buy your silence. You could take it. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right either. You have to align yourself with that. If you take it, then you assume some form of karma, okay? Because now you know the truth, and you're allowing yourself to be silenced with money. I'm going to take this into the... Wait, Spirit, should I take this into the extended? Yeah, they said yeah. They want me to take it into the extended. So I'm going to see how this is going to play out, how it's going to end, potentially, and see what happens with that. Well, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Gemini dealing with regarding this? This is very interesting reading. Could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Gemini. Could be you or another Gemini. Somehow you're involved in this. Or you witnessed it, or you've seen it some way, somehow. Libra, which is justice here. You got Capricorn. Aquarius. Pisces. So, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, another Gemini, or this is you. Aquarius or Libra. And you're either accepting the payout, the hush money, or you're not. I feel it. There's some type of hush money here. I don't know. How are you going to handle this? But we're going to take it to the extended and see what happens. Let's look at this real quick. Scrabble tiles. First, middle, last initial, your name, their name. Let me flip these over real quick. We have, first letter is G, E, A, T, U, O, W, E, D, B, K, U, O, hold on, A. Okay, so Spirit just told me that anything that they've done for you or offered you, it was an attempt to bribe, to coerce. All generosity isn't generous, and they will end up using that against you. It was love bombing. You just got love bombed by somebody, Gemini. Or you're about to. Okay, let's see. Guidance. Guidance, please, for Gemini regarding this reading, please. That was very fast. Okay, we have silence in the reverse. You need to speak to this person who was wronged, who was attacked unjustly. You need to speak up. I feel like you might be sending that person an email or calling them or something. You're going to find a way to speak to this person. Because now you understand. You see something for what it is. It says stillness, nothingness, and presence, but it's in reverse. Okay, and it says, this is a call to find your presence and to be aware of the present moment. This means getting back into your body, allowing yourself to feel. Be aware of your surroundings and take in all the things you often overlook in the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day. Feel your emotional grid. Allow whatever feelings are present with you to be heard. It can be anger, happiness, fear, excitement, and a million combinations of emotions. Not all emotions are comfortable, but they are there to guide you. Yeah, something in you has been stirred because you realize that whomever this person is to you lied, like massively lied, and attacked somebody else, and you witnessed it, and you might have even partaked in it in a little bit in some form or fashion, and you're worried about the consequences of that. This person may have tried to silence you by buying you things, love bombing you, supporting you, whatever, or they might try to actually buy your silence if they haven't already. But you're realizing that they were the fucking liar, the aggressor the entire fucking time. I don't feel like you're going to be silent about it. I feel like you're going to find a way to talk to this person or to bring it to light, some form or fashion. Bravo to you if that's the case. And if not, and you choose to remain silent, then you are assuming some form of karma, shared karma with the person who was the aggressor and attacking somebody else. Because now you know the truth. So, and everyone that was involved in that and attacking that person is going to experience some form of karma in their life. They are. That's what Spirit is saying anyways. Anyways, I'm going to take it into the extended. It's going to probably be very short, but I just kind of want to see how it's going to play out. Very interesting reading, Gemini. Do what you feel is right in your heart, first and foremost. Don't be bought. Don't be a sellout. Don't be a sellout. If you're asking, I'm just going to say, I'm hearing from Spirit, and what my intuition is telling me is don't be a sellout. Don't be a sellout. Speak up if you need to. All right, well, Gemini, that has been your reading. The link to the extended will be below, as well as the comment section below. I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of this or see, what a potential outcome is going to be about this situation. But I love you very, very much, Gemini. Please take care of yourself. And if you're not an attorney, maybe you need to seek out one, or maybe you need to tell that person to seek one. Okay? But, don't be a sellout. Okay? This person, somebody here is trying to buy your silence. All right, the link to the extended will be below. I love you so much. Yeah, until next time. Oh, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye.